Yo, what is going on, everybody? Today we have a new update, and it's a free one. The Integrate Optics joins the hunt. That's right. So we have a new scope, and it is a low light night scope, free of charge, of course. And we're gonna get into it right here and take a look at what we got as far as the update goes. They are bringing a premium new scope from Integrits, an improved headlamp for nighttime hunts, and a fix to the grass pop-up that has been plaguing us for months now, ever since January, I believe, is when it first came in. May have been earlier. I gotta say, that's when I noticed it the most. But this new scope is the IX6 3 to 18 by 44 scope. It's available free for all players. Now, this is designed for mid to long range shooting in low light conditions. The premium scope delivers next level accuracy for those who demand precision, which that is me. I demand precision, and guess what? Not only do they give us a new scope, but they have been listening to our complaints. Yes, that's correct. We have them listening to our complaints. Right now, we got that fixed, right? We got the new scope, okay? We got the headlamp. It's doubled in range. So now when you turn the headlamp on at night, it's doubled. And the grass pop-up isn't abrupt as it was there for a while. But guess what? They've also fixed the night vision scopes. And I'm going to show you what I mean here once we get into it. So let's go ahead and jump into the game here. And yeah, we'll get into it. So here we are at the lodge. Let me go ahead and show you. There you are. There is the doubling of the headlamp. It really gets out there. And it shows you a lot more of what you're looking at farther distances. That way you're not running into stuff so much. I mean, hey, at night it gets pretty dark and you can run into things, but that's a pretty good distance. You'll be able to see what you're getting into, whether it's going to be the trees or whatnot up ahead of you. It's going to give you a little bit more of a sight line. In my opinion, you really don't need this unless you're walking around, though. It's not going to help you find animals any better. That's just my take. We'll flip that off and then we'll go ahead and check out the new scope. You can see we have the Integrits on. I don't even know if that's how I'm pronouncing it right, but that's what we have on, the 270 here. We're going to take a look down at this valley right in here and kind of show you what it looks like. It's really good in my opinion. So yeah, that is something that has helped out. Now, one thing I have noticed is it's a little bit bright. It kind of washed out. Like some of the colors and contrast isn't really there. You see like this, it looks really good. All the contrast is there. Right now you can kind of tell it's already washed out, brightened up a little bit, but you can see what's down there and you can really see pretty good down in these low light conditions, right? You look down in here, you can see a little better. That's what you're looking at. It's got a nice reticle on it, but again, the reticle zooms, at least this one isn't like the others. And believe it or not, they actually fixed those. So we'll be taking a look at what those look like too. They fixed the night vision reticles. Yes, that is right. This one looks really good though. I like it. And yeah, it goes up to 18. That's about as far as you're going to be able to see. About as far as you really need to see, in my opinion. You don't need to get too crazy. Especially for most of us not shooting over 300 for the most part. I think that this is going to be perfect. Let's check out the other scope on this other 270 here. This is the DLC version of this scope. I really like it. It is the Night Stalker 5 to 15. And check it out. They fixed their reticle. So now the reticle doesn't zoom. You actually have precision here. And that's really awesome. They're listening. That's what that means. They are actually listening to us. Now, this one's still viable. You can still see a lot with this. And, you know, when you do see critters, it's going to be a lot easier to spot them. Especially if you have, you know, a difficult vision and just kind of things with lighting. think this one's really going to help you out spotting things. The binoculars will do the most part, but when you switch between these two, you see the low light version and you see the night stalker version. This one is washed out pretty good compared to other scopes. Even this one seems a little more crisp than the free one. Like you can see, a lot more crisp, a lot more clear. The lens quality seems to be less so on the other one. I would probably feel more comfortable making a shot with this now than I would technically with this one, just because of, especially for spotting, I'm going to feel way more comfortable with a night vision scope for spotting than I am with this. I might use this one a lot more in closer range, mid-range. Night vision though, I would use further out. As you can see, it's a little more clear with the night vision, just what you're looking at out there. And there you go. You can see, it's just a little more clear to what you're looking at, mainly because it's not so washed out. They may be fixing that, considering it is a brand deal. I would assume they'd want their brands to be the best possible, but it's not like a paid DLC. It's just a free scope. So that might be kind of what they're leaning into there. That's just my take on the new scope. As you can see, the reticles have changed for both of the scopes now. I might go in here and put on the other one, the blue one, just to show you. That's the free version, just to show you what it does as well. It's the same kind of thing though. You just don't see it as much, because with this one you could really tell a lot more, in my opinion, what or how that zoom worked. It was terrible. This is amazing. What we got, like 2 weeks since that one dropped, and they've changed it. That's massive. I'm loving that kind of turnaround. That is super impressive to me. So yeah, that's just my take on it. You can see we got these guys down here, and I can really see them well. That's mule deer. I can see them well with this. So let's go ahead and switch over here to the low light scope, and we'll see if I can pick them up fairly well. Yeah, you can pick them up pretty good. Again, I think that this one's gonna be the king of the night, in my opinion. Yeah, this one's gonna be the king, just because it's free. It's low light, so you can use this throughout the night and throughout the day. It does look pretty good out there to 500. I'm kind of liking it now that we're going through this. It looks pretty crisp, and no, it's not super zoomed in, and no, it's not super detailed. But you move over here to the night vision. Let's check this one out. Let's see which one I would make a shot with this more comfortable. Honestly, I would go with the low light scope, the Integrate. I think I would make a shot with that instead of this. That's just my opinion. Yeah, way cleaner. Oh yeah, I like this a lot better. I think this is gonna be the go-to for night. And I know that the night vision pack was really good, especially for the binoculars, but now you look at this and it's just, why get it if it's not just for the binoculars? I mean, that's huge right there. It's already pretty bright at night. I mean, during most of the hours, of course, it's a little brighter than it should be. About 5, it gets darker. It's super weird how that works, but the shadows are pretty dark. And when you look down in here, you know, you can kind of break it up with this scope. It's pretty nice. You got to admit, this and the night vision scopes are viable, but I just don't know that you need it unless you're using the binoculars. And that's kind of really the take here is, it's good. It's really good at night. I think I would feel way more comfortable using this scope versus the premium night vision scope. There you have it. I mean, that's pretty much all the update that we have for today. We do have the grass popping in and out. Let's see if we can get this to kind of work for us. We'll walk down here and just see if we can get it to pop in and out. Definitely, it seems like they optimized it a little bit more. And yeah, I'm really not seeing any grass popping in and out. I may go over to a multiplayer session just real quick so I don't burn time and just see. But, oh, it looks way better. I mean, come on. This is huge. That really got on my nerves how it was popping in and out. It broke some of the immersiveness for me. I've been doing kind of an immersive, realistic style videos, and even in those you see the grass popping in and out, so it was pretty disheartening. But now this is where we're at. We're doing pretty good. I like the new low light vision scope. I think a lot of you will as well. This is super helpful. Yes, it is a little washed out, including in the daytime, and I'm gonna do some testings just to see what it looks like. Look, I don't want to get into it that much, but I wanted to check it out just to see what we got and what we got here. That looks like it's about 400 meters now. Let's see. Yeah, so 450 meters, and you can see the detail quality and all this night vision stuff is it's night vision, so that's just kind of how it is. We got some big boys down there. Look at that guy. All right, let's see if we can go back to the integrates and spot it. There we go. See, so you can see them down there. I feel like a lot of guys aren't really making shots out this far. Now you can definitely try. I would definitely be willing to try more so with this scope than with this night vision scope. But of course, I'm going to be pushing the limits. We've been pushing the limits ever since it dropped. Made a shout out to 300 meters with the slug. Check out that challenge. It's the first community challenge that we did. So go ahead and check that thing out. It was a lot of fun, but it was pretty hard to get. That is the update, though. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It is really good with this secret update that nobody knew about this one. They weren't like leading up to it, telling us, oh yeah, this is where it's going to be. And man, did they impress with this one. Huge, in my opinion. You know, being able to fix that quality of life that really went downhill in January with the grass popping in and out. Then they also address the zooming of the reticle that, well, all of us in turn were kind of complaining about. And then not only that, but they dropped us a free low light premium scope. Huge. I'll take it. I will take it. Now, is it good during the day? Let's go ahead and check that out, and then we'll sign out of here for the evening. All right, so here we are on, what I would say is probably the brightest map in the game. And I wanted to show you what it kind of looks like. This is a low light scope, and it looks really, really, really good during the day. It might seem a little washed out at night, but during the day, dang, is it clear. I like it. I mean, yes, you could say that's a little washed out, but not really. I mean, look at that. Good detail. I really like it. Compared to this night vision scope during the day, let's go ahead and check this out. Put it out there. Terrible. In my opinion, this is terrible. You'll be able to use this low light scope in anything. I think it's more washed out at night versus the day. Yeah, it has a little bit of a white, I don't know if you call that like a lens flare or what, but it does have a little bit of a white tint to it. I couldn't even say. That's just like the most extreme version over here on Tika Moon. I mean, you really don't have any shadows to speak of, and boom, we're getting really good detail. Easily would make this shot in a crouched or prone position. That's just money. So that's kind of my take for it. I don't really have any binoculars to get the range on that. I'm guessing about 550, 600 out there. Those guys are pretty big critters out there. They're big boys. But yeah, that's my take on the new update. Man, it is good. I'm really liking it, and they are cooking lately. I don't know who has grabbed the reins, but dang, let's go. Not sure if it's a new marketing director or what we're working with, but I am really liking what Way of the Hunter is putting out lately, especially if it is free. It is for me. Thank you so much, because that is That's one thing I really cannot stand about gaming companies now. You don't gotta make a dollar off of everything. Just give the community what they want, and maybe those dollars will trickle in on all the content that you've already provided that is already good. You gotta buy this map, right? You gotta buy this map. So now you got good stuff to play with. You make the game good, and the rest of that, the value and everything, will come into play when you're able to do that. So that's my take on the new update. Thank you so much for checking it out. I am going to go ahead and just kind of walk this one out to see if I can get any of the grass to pop in or out. And oh, I think I've seen a little bit there. We got a little bit of a bush popping in and out there. But as far as the grass rendering, we don't have any of that. Let's go ahead and make sure that we have our grass on ultra though. Let's see, video, we're gonna go down here to foliage. It's on low, so let's go ahead and go to ultra and we'll walk this one out. Let's go up this hill a little bit and see if anything pops out of here. But with that, I really appreciate you checking out the video. I am really impressed with what Way the Hunter is doing here these last 2 weeks. And yeah, it looks like the foliage is actually good to go. It's not popping in and out at all. Oh man, it looks so much better without that. I don't know what it is, but the detail looks a bit better actually. Let's go through this broken fence. We'll just kind of keep pushing. Yeah, this looks really good. I'm very, very impressed. Way the Hunter was cooking. Like I said, they did a really good job with this. But that's going to do it for the video. Thank you for checking another one out. And as always, have a good day.